Hello everyone and welcome back to Traveller's Rest. We're going to be continuing to build up our tavern today as we unlocked the construction mode, which I'm quite excited about, so let's jump straight in. But yeah, we can now expand our tavern. We can have people staying the night in our inn. Is it an inn or a tavern? I think an inn has to have rooms available, so I guess we are now an inn. We were a tavern. I'm not sure if that's true. I might have made that up completely. Honey seems real worth it. Raspberries are pretty good. We can make a raspberry honey wheat ale. But I do think it is just the price of the things that you put in the ale dictate what it's worth. I'm a little bit disappointed by that. I was hoping to, certain combinations might make certain things a bit more interesting. But it's not a big deal. It's something they can definitely work on. I can make grilled chicken steak. That's really weird. I can make chicken soup. Oh yeah, we want to save that chicken for something a lot better. The stuffed chicken. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna probably try and expand. I'm hoping to expand down here a little bit today. We do have a lot of money, but what do I actually need resource-wise? Let's have a look. So the rooms each cost 1 gold each. Wow. And we would need a lot of planks, a lot of nails. Oof. Even just a small expansion like that is more money and far more planks and nails than I actually have. Now, okay, we need to get making, I guess. Let's make some planks. Did buy a lot of wood off Bob. We also have unlocked a birdhouse. I was wondering if this might be able to make eggs. I'm hoping it's not just a cosmetic thing. Does it? I think you can just go anywhere. Put it around the front. Like encouraging birds to roost right next to my... I think roost might be a bit of an extreme word. Encouraging them to just sit right next to my crops probably isn't a good idea. Little birds roost. Oh dear. Well, it looks like fruit trees are not infinite. I guess that explains why they grew so fast. Well, that's a little bit... Well, no, I guess it's fair enough in game balance terms, but it's a little bit disappointing. But I guess we can make some new ones, because we have unlocked, I think, citrus trees now. We could do that. And I was thinking about just clearing out this entire top area of trees and just leaving the bottom area for tree growth. So we can actually build a farm up here, clear out all this grass, and just leave this this area down here to go wild. That's probably what we'll do. Maybe there's barely space to plant any more trees here. I have another one? We have one more. Oops. So level 7 does bring in trends. That might actually be what I'm talking about. Maybe certain beers will trend more, certain kind of types of food. I'm hoping that will bring a little bit more variety into what I'm serving. That would be nice. And I have tons of tech points. We can unlock all of this stuff if I really wanted to. Let's unlock the citrus. The mango seems to be very worthwhile. Bananas... I guess you can make like banana rum, stuff like that. Bananas aren't actually worth that much. So that seems a little strange. Well, we want more honey. Honey is very worthwhile. And we could do with probably... Let's have a think. Do we want to make lemons or limes? Limes seem to be worth a little bit more, but if trends are coming in, then we probably want a bit of both. Could even do cherries, that sounds very nice. Let's do lemons, limes, and mangoes. Or grapes. Quite a big order. Can we... I mean, if I'm going to clear out the top, it doesn't really matter. I can order a ton of stuff. Apples would be useful for cider. So maybe we'll get some apple cider as well. Okay, we've got a lot of seeds. A lot of room to expand, and a lot of reason to expand our farm. Now I needed more... Yes, more iron nails. I don't have enough fuel, of course. Okay, right, we're actually doing pretty well on coal. This chest was a little bit of a disappointment. I guess I can put some forestry waste in here. I can put the ores in as well. They're not going to be needed anywhere else. I don't know why he goes all the way around to mine sometimes. Right. More iron ore. Probably don't need too much more copper. We just need more building materials, and I really want to get to these trends. So we'll... I guess we should just open up, try and get to level 8, and see what we can do from there. There's no point building around a mechanic if I don't know what it is yet. Got any food on me? No, we don't. We do have an ale to serve. Let's open the bar. And we'll drop some of these pears and apples off. Gather some of this stuff. I'm gonna save the stuffed chicken. I don't want to serve that just yet. I should probably take bread off the menu as well. This must be what angels drink, he says, eating his beer. Well, game's going pretty well. I mean, we just started, but I have ideas for expansion. I just ordered a load of new crops. Some citrusy crops. But yeah, bread needs to go off the menu because it just isn't really worth anything. But later on, we can use it in hamburgers, we can use it in toast and jam. So I need, well, we need about 11k reputation, and then we get our level 8. Fancy a burger now. I'm not sure if a burger for breakfast is a good idea. I wanted to expand the tavern to the west, but we don't really have enough wood or planks to do so, or enough money, so we're kind of lacking everything. How does adjusting the menu work? I'm not entirely sure. I think you get... Well, at the moment, I think you get a small bonus to the amount of different things you serve, and like the variety of them. You just make a little bit more money. But I'm hoping that once we hit level 8, we unlock trends, and I'm assuming that's going to be like food and different drinks are going to be, you know, sought after more, because I don't know if it's suddenly people fancy cider and you start serving that, you'll be making more money. I'm hoping that's what it's going to be. So that would be nice. Add a bit more variety to the game. Or I guess give some goals to aim for. As far as I can tell, nothing affects the amount of people that you get in the tavern other than just the amount of, I guess, places to eat. Enough tables and chairs is the only thing that seems to affect it. Even if you have like a low reputation, it still was getting quite a lot of customers. I think reputation is just kind of another word for experience, really. I guess it's tavern experience as opposed to the character experience, which is this tree, which we're actually very close to upgrading. I bought the wrong bit. Let me just go check the orders. What do we have outside? What do people want today? They want some toast porridge with lettuce in it. That doesn't sound nice. Some honeyed wheat ale and honeyed pale ale. Honeyed wheat ale and honeyed pale ale. I can do that. I've done that already. Let me get the pale ale going. I didn't make any. So pale ale, go. I do love honey. Honey is very tasty. It goes really well with everything. I mean, honey, yogurt and fruit. That's a pretty nice meal. Well, I guess a snack. But yeah, honey as an addition. I can see why, like, I do like honeyed drinks as well. So I can see why honey is really sought after in this game. It's definitely a valuable thing. It'd be nice to get some bees. I don't know if that's possible. What do I need to make toast? Toast and jam. I don't have any... Well, I don't have any jam. Makes sense. Ah, we want a guy who needs a bed. How much is he paying? 59 silver. Oh, my room is dirty. I should... Oh, okay, never mind. I misclicked and told him to go away. We should clean that room. I completely forgot about it. Oh, it's not that dirty. Yeah, it's fine. We got an achievement for kicking out 30 angry customers. a lot of other customers are just looking for something to complain about. Right, this guy. Oh, he's offering me even more money, so that worked out quite well. Let's give haggling another go. I nailed it last time. But I'm not great at React games. He says as he nails it again. Pale ale. And probably close up and get ready for the evening shift. Because I need to put down some of the candles. Otherwise it's going to be a bit dingy in here. And I need to plant my crops as well. Once we're getting hundreds now to our reputation, we've got about another 5k there, so we might be able to get to level 8 tonight. It's possible. Do the wheat ale, send that off. Gonna make the pale ale. We can now upgrade my crafting again, so we're now at 125% crafting yield. 500 XP for the next level. I guess I'll upgrade my cleaning speed. It's cheap, why not? Oh, and I need to plant my crops. Right, this is going to take a while. So I want to start making wine at some point. So if we go, we're going to have the tea here. I think my lack of gardening knowledge is starting to show here. I don't actually know how many of these are trees. I think I bought way too many trees. We have mango and apple trees, that I do know. But I think, yeah, I mean lemon and lime are also trees. Cherries are trees? Yes, they are cherry trees, of course. It's one of those things where you kind of know it in the back of your head, but you haven't had to think about it before. So yes, cherry blossom is very beautiful. They are very nice trees. I think I really need to clear all of this out now. We've got a lot of farming to do. I might not actually be able to open up this evening. I want to get all this stuff planted. And we have... what about the red grape? What does that require? That is also 3x2. So we've got some 4x2s and some 3x2s. Well, we can put a grape here. Knowing grapevine, they'll actually probably block my movement. So I wouldn't advise falling off your chair on teams. That's not a great way to do it, especially shirtless. I could upgrade my tools like Ken Stardew. Upgrade to a like iron axe or something, or an iron hoe, and hold this thing down. Do a bigger line at a time. Right, there's the Alright, so we've got one cherry tree. That's the grape done. We can... Yeah, okay, this isn't too much space. Isn't too bad. I thought this might take longer than it would. Still got to till stuff, obviously. There we go. Did I make these too big? Okay. Right, citrus and lemon. Sorry, lemon and lime. Yeah, both citrus. Then. So I think my next couple of XP upgrades should probably go into farming yield, because these farms really give you kind of everything you need. We are planting cherry trees. Cherry trees down here. This is mango, I think, and apple trees, and then red grape, because I'm going to try and make some wine at some point. I'm just trying to get, like, if these trends do work the way I think they do, I'm going to try and make sure I have a bit of everything, just in case. Get some... Don't really need the lemon. The lemon, I guess, is good for cooking. The lime is better for beer. How about we do a couple more trees up here? Do 1, 2. There we go. Slightly skew F. It's okay. Thankfully, this ground never untills itself, so once you've done it once, it's always reusable as far as I can tell. And I don't need to go around putting on fertilizer or watering any of these plants. Just this initial setup, this takes a while. It's not the most interesting. If the controls were slightly better, it'd be a bit more manageable. Right. Lemon trees. There we go, everything is planted, and I think these are juniper bushes. Yes. That is for gin. Is there anything else I need? Got a fair amount of ale yeast, we could probably do with a bit more. And we can get... Now we'll buy some wine yeast, and then I have grapes. And do that. How's my cat doing? Very happy. And I can set the pale ale going, so this is the pale ale with honey. We were just making for the XP. I could probably do with some more dark wort. And we can set the mild wort overnight as well. Anything I need to cook? Could maybe do another soup. Make tea, soup, that's a bit weird. It's dark wort for Sith beer indeed. kegs. We've got everything we need though. Soup away. Can I hang on to this stuff chicken? Hopefully we get another quest for it, because that was like all of my early orders were just for chicken, and now that I finally have some, hey, I was going to say I haven't gotten any, but we do have some now. That's XP and XP, and I guess we can just accept all these, there's no reason not to. A fruit porter is what they request, but let's upgrade the farming yield, and I'll probably just save my XP for haggling. Oh yeah, that guy is probably in the room. Do I need to go clean it? Oh, he's still in there. I guess it is 6:40. Well, we sell the rest of this chicken now. How are my plants doing? Is the tea growing? I didn't plant anything here, but we do have... Looks like none of the trees have actually made any growth. That is the grapes growing. Juniper berries are ready. Can't really do anything with them yet. Let's tidy this one up a bit. There we go. Yeah, I'd recommend this game. Like, it's not amazing, but it's a lot of fun. It's very chill. I don't think it's very expensive, so I'm quite excited to see where they go with it. I think like that's the biggest thing, is there's so much potential for this game. But I think like the construction mode and all the various little mechanics shows that they are willing to expand upon the game, which, you know, I think I guess is like very positive for the future of their early access. If they're willing to add more mechanics in and just make things a bit more complicated. Yeah, I guess. Tavern Keeper Battle Royale. So probably I'll leave that as feedback for them. Just have a circle in your tavern that gets smaller and smaller and smaller. We need more kegs and we need more water. Has the bird done anything? I think this birdhouse is just decorative, unfortunately. Let's get some more kegs. I need iron plate. We can build 2 or 3 more kegs, I think. Very, very slowly gaining some more water. Wow, the difference between a shiny candelabra is 10 comfort. I mean, I do know some farms that do keep like pet birds of prey to just keep like pigeons and whatnot off their crops, but I think it's a lot more complicated than you'd think to just keep a bird like that. I think I know certain parts of London, when you have a real big pigeon problem, they just hire a bird of prey for a day and it'll like scare off all the birds for about a month. They'll gradually come back and some of the more stupid ones will come back a bit quicker, but like you can really keep them away. Like as soon as a bird knows that that's a bird of prey's like hunting ground, they just hide for quite a while until finally like the food draws them back in. Because we actually have, in my garden, we get a lot of bird activity because we have a lot of bird feeders, and we did once have a falcon come down and just took out a pigeon, just like in a second. It just took its head up like clean off. And yeah, we did not get any birds for quite a while, but they have gradually returned. But it was pretty weird, like this falcon just zoomed down, killed a bird, and just ate it whole. I think there was a couple of feathers left. I mean, obviously it didn't swallow it in one go. It took a while to eat it, but there was just a little, like, 1 or 2 bloody feathers. And you're like, pigeons are pretty big. To eat that whole thing. But that was probably its meal for, like, quite a long time, I imagine. Yeah, watching baby birds grow is quite nice. They are, you know, we get a lot of, obviously we get a lot of like smaller birds. I think they're called fledgling birds that we get in our garden because obviously the food doesn't move. So pretty easy to feed from feeders. You don't have to worry about them escaping. So you get like a lot of the bigger birds kind of bring their children, I guess, to the garden. So we see quite a lot. I mean, if you can do it, it's very expensive and quite time consuming, but if you can get bird feeders in your garden, it is well worth it. But obviously you have to live somewhere where that is a possibility and also have a garden. Is that guy out of my tavern? He must have left, surely. No, okay. We need to get him out of here. 224 rep though, wow. Nice. Bit weird he was just standing on the other side of the door waiting for me to knock. Maybe I locked him in there by accident. Maybe. You just sat there waiting for something interesting to happen. But that's not the kind of tavern this is. Let's open up. Can we get enough reputation? I mean, we can today, but can we do it in one shift? I don't know. Because I'd like to be able to prepare for tomorrow. See if we can get all this stuff ready. Get some more water down. We can now start serving some chicken. We've got another guest wanting to stay. 56 gold, that's pretty good. We got a haggle. Damn, oh that's so close. Just missed that by a millimeter. Oh, I don't really care. It's not the money I care about, it's the reputation at the moment. I'm curious to see how like high this reputation will go. I mean, it's got to stop at some point, surely. Yep. I didn't make the cut for competitive Traveller's Rest. Failing that haggle check. Just not good enough. I mean, I actually used to play competitive Counter-Strike. That was a long time ago. But competitive scenes in games is something I enjoy watching, not something I enjoy being part of. It is very demanding and not very rewarding unless you're right at the top. But you really have to be the best to make money. Now, I thought about trying to go pro in some different MOBAs, and like, I was like, you know, I really enjoy this game, I'm pretty good at it, you know, where I got very high ranked in like just casual play, but I looked at like what pros do in like, you know, 8-10 hours just playing that game every day, and I just can't do that. Even with games I love, I can't play games that long. Well, I can play video games that long, I can't play the same video game that long. You know, even like streaming is a very different experience. And I mean, I really like streaming, it's a lot of fun. But even then, I can't stream like the same game. Probably couldn't stream it for more than, if I really had to push it, I'd probably stream the same game for a month. If it was like Dota or Hearthstone or something like that, but even then I'd get bored. The guys who've made their entire careers out of just playing one game, don't know how they just have like the motivation to keep going. But then again, there's tons of gamers who've just played like 1 or 2 games and they're happy with that. Like the guys who have 10k hours in like Overwatch or MOBA or a MOBA of some kind, just I can't do that. And in some ways I'm kind of jealous for that actually. I wish I could be that into a thing. But my mind just kind of gets a bit bored. Oh, and yes, I feel bad for the Heroes of the Storm pros. I mean, that rug pull from out of the competitive scene of that game. Blizzard did them a little dirty there. I mean, Blizzard just did HOTS dirty. That game deserves more. I mean, that is a good game. I think it was Video Game Donkey said it's probably the best MOBA just because it's fun. I kind of agree with that. Like, it is just a fun game. I guess we were talking yesterday about like what makes a game fun. I think HOTS nailed it. That it's not too serious. It's competitive but fun at the same time. Now, I'm not saying that HOTS doesn't have its down points. There are games of HOTS where, oh, I just wish I wasn't in them. They have been horrible. But like, they're 20 minutes long. And most games I can still have a bit of fun. You know, there's no like invisible hero that just one-hit kills you, or no like in League death in like 0.3 seconds to a assassin who's fed. It always felt like I could do something in HOTS. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think maybe this is a bad take, but I actually think because HOTS was fun, it didn't do very well as a competitive game. because some of the things that made it fun was the RNG aspects of the game, and like the fact that it was quite different, like all the different maps and all the different things kind of made the game feel fresh, but you couldn't play super well, because I mean I was in, I don't know what you call that, I'll use Overwatch as their ranking system. I was Grandmasters in HOTS, so I was playing with decent people. But I played a different character every time. And I played, you know, there was a different map every time, different tactics every time. Some of the tactics that evolved in that game I didn't like very much. Oh no, I mean they closed the tavern. I've got to put candles down. Yeah, HOTS had some issues competitively, and that's maybe why they didn't want to support the scene that much. Because it did have some strangeness where you had people, you had some like strange tactics that I think as an outside viewer were a little hard to follow. Yeah, like characters like Abathur and Cho'Gall, and like to a lesser extent Deathwing and oh, what's her name? Not Puck, Brightwing. Like they changed the game, just like the formula of a MOBA. Right, good. Oh yeah, in Ragnaros, there's turret mode. That is a good point. Like they all impacted the game in ways that were very unique. I do think League has started to design some of the more interesting characters. Some of them actually rival Heroes of the Storm MOBA design. I mean, honestly, I could write an essay on the issues I have with League of Legends. I'm not saying it's a bad game, I just have a lot of issues with it. Yes. League of Legends character design aesthetics have been similar for the women, shall we say. Same with Smite. They even got into some trouble with some of their representations of, because Smite, if you don't know, is, well, it's not really anymore, but it used to be about gods representing kind of like different religions fighting each other. Yeah, some of their representations of some of the female gods were seen as, if I put it, distasteful in some ways. Smite, God, I really should, like, I would love to do some video essays on just MOBAs. There's so much to say about them. Smite is a fantastic game that I think is dragged down a bit by its monetization. Yeah, I knew you'd say that. Yeah, there are a couple of gods that can't be represented in Smite. See, saying Smite is dragged down by its its monetization is not fair at all. Okay, I'm just gonna say what it was, is they had a very aggressive skin policy, to the point where I think like it changed the game a lot depending on what skins you had. And it's really challenging. Like, I went back to play Smite, and this might sound very nitpicky, but I went back to play Smite, and I recognised the characters that I was playing against on the loading screen, but when I got to in-game, the skins were so different and the sounds they made, and like what they're all their abilities look like. I just had no idea what was going on. It's so hard to work out. Like, you have Thor, and it's a really cool skin that he's a mech and like does all this different stuff, but it's completely different sounds, completely different voice lines, completely different like visual indicators. From a competitive standpoint, can't have that much difference, because yeah, learning that is just impossible. Hey, we hit level 8. You have unlocked trends. You can view what items are currently trending at your bar's stock. You can also preview what items will be trending next by opening your calendar with calendar. Okay. And we have unlocked another room, more crafting tiles, and more places for people to stay. Excellent. I think we will do last orders. We'll serve these last couple of guests. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by leveling up. Yeah, Smite. Really cool game, but yeah, I do think it is let down a little bit by how far they've taken some of the skins. Because, you know, going back into the game, you know, I had a lady who's dressed as like an anime girl and firing bubbles at me, and I had no idea what was going on. But that turned out to be a character that I recognized. That was Neith, I think she's an Egyptian god. But I didn't recognize it at all, and then there's like a flying slice of bread started firing butter at me, and great skins, well designed. They take a lot out of the game, you know. I think there's a real skill in making character like designs that are easy to recognize while still being interesting, and then having those skins, like making the skins in a way that you can, you know, is recognizable. And Smite didn't do it very well. Whereas yeah, here's the storm. You had like Abatha dressed up as a you know, in pajamas, but he's still very recognizable as that character. Okay, so these are the trends coming in the next 3 days. We have porridge, soup, and breaded cutlet. We have brown ale, cider, and IPA, and cheese starters, pear, and... Wait, sorry, people want to buy cheese starters? Pears and courgette. I think this might be ingredients they want made from meals. But brown ale, cider, and IPA are all things I don't know how to make. Porridge and soup we can do. Breaded cutlet I cannot do. Can we unlock any of this? Well, there's IPAs. There's brown ale. And I wanted to unlock wine, but I'm out of blue skill points. So we unlocked IPAs require IPA wort, makes sense. And brown ale, of course, brown wort. So we'll make some of that soon. Or we won't. What do I need? Oh, I need it. Oh, okay, interesting. So brown wort requires 2 different types of wort. So an IPA... Oh, no, fuel. We can make an IPA immediately. What do I need to make brown wort? That's malted barley and dark malted barley. Yeah, I think it is. My brewing area is starting to, yeah, definitely become a bottleneck. I can expand it. Maybe that's what I should be looking at doing. now that the things are more complicated. Depends how much these trends actually are going to impact the game. Because we've got 3 days to prepare. So I guess we want to make more porridge and soup. To be fair, I probably have enough of this stuff. How am I doing on food? We have tons of porridge, not a huge amount of soup, and we're almost out of tea. My next level unlocks events, whatever that means. But I can now make another rented room. Yeah, events could be holidays, that is a good point. Let's convert this crafting room into another rented room. We need to remove the zone, so we do that. I don't have enough planks. Let's accept, but let's make some... I think I need to put the planks and the nails in. There we go. Now I should have enough. That makes sense. Right, rented room number 2 coming up. Don't have enough mortar. Oh, I need 4 mortar. There we go. For the 3rd time, rented room coming. So we now have 2 rooms. Obviously I actually need to put things in that room. Yes, we've got the... Now someone can rent out the scary stone room. And I mean, it kind of looks like something that would be in a medieval mental asylum. We'll try and make it feel a little bit homey. Is that really how you grow grapes? Kind of looks like I'm crucifying grapes rather than growing them. Orders, we have some grilled pork. We can definitely do that. And that lettuce porridge. I mean, that is just sounds horrible. I need to order a bed because I don't think I can make one myself. Buy a bed. We'll buy a bedside table. Let's... Get a big wooden framed painting. That'll make it nice. Quite like the idea of a bar mat, but that's not for the rented room. And we can get... Let's get an elegant red rug. That would look very nice on the stone floor, I think. And how about we make some candelabras as well? We can pick that one up, put it in my chest at some point. We can put this down here. Place is looking a little bit fancier. There we go. What do I have? I need some more water. We can smelt some more iron ore. I made the IPA wort. So, IPA, let's make honey IPA, sure. And now we need, what was it? and dark malted barley. How expensive mortar is to make. So much stone. Candles. Don't remember ordering potato seeds, but I guess I did. I really don't remember ordering these. Unless they've been in there for a while, I just forgot about them. It's, yeah, afternoon here, but good afternoon to you as well. Right, we have our iron bars, we have my chandeliers to go in my new rooms. Don't have the orders through just yet. Head upstairs. Is this guy gone? Still lounging around. Come on. It's 11 in the morning. Up you get. 220 rep. Not bad. How many days am I into this game? Good question. I'm gonna say 26 because it says in the top left. Just realised that there is a date there, yes. I think it is. I think that is accurate. The 26. Pretty sure it is. Go in the chandelier. There we go. But it does say every time I save, so I can make sure then. Right, we can rent out this room. It looks nice. Oh, I didn't make a table and stool. We need one of them for our new scary room. Table and stool. If we can get an individual table, we just need some more iron, and a stool is just some more nails. Excellent. Get some more. Don't need more fuel. We have a ton of coal though, so we're fine. Oh, we can make the bronze eye. Dark and mysterious. Also make the distillery. Forgot I unlocked that. Yeah, mostly I kind of just hit level 8, which level 7 unlocked the construction table, so I can like upgrade my tavern and build things. I'm kind of thinking I either need to upgrade this room so I can start brewing more beer, or we could upgrade the tavern and get more space. I think there's still enough space for a couple more tables though. I'm trying to get this room to be livable in at least, so we can have 2 guests staying overnight instead of just 1, because they make a fair amount of money and reputation. Does the exterior of the tavern grow as you expand it? I don't know. That is a very good question. I'm guessing not. I think this might be a magical tavern. Much bigger on the inside than is the outside. Yeah, really not sure. It would be nice if it expanded. The only problem I could see, I guess from a game design perspective, is if I put things down here, like where I'm standing here where all this grass is, and I expanded to the left, the game would either have to like delete them or it'd have to, I don't know, refund them. That might be a little bit hard to actually code into the game. Yeah, I imagine that could be very buggy. So I'm guessing it probably stays the same. But I mean, I can build things outside. Like, I think I can actually build a garden, maybe? I don't know if you can have a beer garden. It'd be very cool if you could actually have people sat outside and ordering stuff from inside. Don't know if that's possible. Maybe that's an upgrade further down in reputation, or perhaps that's an idea for the developers? We have our IPA, and we are now working on our, what was it? The brown wort. In the meantime, let's just we'll make some port. Store in some hops, and how about a, let's do another raspberry one. Yeah, it would be really nice if the outside of the tavern changed as I make changes. I do really like that feeling of those kind of aesthetic upgrades that are passive. I mean, there is a there's a mod for Minecraft that I really like called Mine Colonies. It's very mindless but very fun. You basically just supply resources to villagers, tell them where to build, and they build up and kind of passively change the look of all the buildings as you go. And I love that mod. It's a little bit intensive, like power-wise. You can get quite a laggy server, but that is some of the most fun I've had in Minecraft for a while. Those just subtle changes, I don't know, they really do something for me. Just kind of waiting on this delivery of the bed that I ordered, and then I'll open up the tavern again. Did I miss the delivery? Oh, I did. Okay, so we have our painting, our bed, our rug, and the mat. Were there any good orders? No. Is my table done? We have the stool, and we have the table. And we should have everything we need for this second room. Oopsie. Okay, we can do the rug. Bed will have... Yeah, we'll have these things can match. The bed needs to go further back. There we go. And we'll bring the rug in the middle. What am I doing? Stool, table, and painting. Picture of a horse, a castle. I think that's Pac-Man eating the moon. Maybe. I think we'll go with the horse. Not sure about that third one. Does the horse look messed up? Yeah, I think it's only got 2 legs. I mean, now you pointed out, it does look a little strange. It is missing... I think it is the legs. The legs are just not there. It's like they've taken a slice of a horse. Oh, it's a dog. It could be a dog. I don't want to use my IPA yet. I'm going to wait for that trend. We can put some more soup on. Where's our farm it. There we go, that looks like a proper barn now. Might actually buy another one of these. But let's open up for the day. No, let's close for the day because I've got to put a candle in. Now we're open. Have the brown wart. So we're ready for the next trends. Need gold 30 for our new lager. That is pretty good. Definitely making more money. We need a bit more to... Well, actually it'd be nice if I could just buy some water. Aha! Someone wants a room. He wants... I can choose which room to put him in. I don't really know why. Oh, I forgot to haggle. Whoops. And then she can go in this room. Let's haggle with her. Damn it, I can never get that third one. 74 silver though, that's pretty good. Light the fire before it gets freezing in here. Yeah, I think I can definitely handle more customers. This is easy enough. Kind of the initial kind of burst of customers that come through is a little tricky, but now they're all sat down. Don't mind, we're just kind of waiting around a little bit. How do I get the magic room? Yeah, it's just a reputation reward. It's level 5 and it is amazing. So far probably the best level reward. Yeah, definitely more tables. I can probably replace this kind of lonely table here. Get a big table. Get another 6-seater. Getting 128 rep now. I need... How much do I need? I need 30k for the next level. That's really not that far off. So yeah, I think tomorrow I will build more tables. Tomorrow in-game, that is. Oh, I'm trying to serve him the wrong bit. What did he want? He wanted the mild ale, and I poured the wheat. What a fool I am. That mild ale is really going down pretty well. No one wants this wheat ale, apparently. It is a bit of a strange mix. But it's hoppy bittersweet. Did my cat just go upstairs? Did I see that right? Is my cat just harassing my guests? Yeah, look, there he is. Just purring outside the guest's bedroom. We've already gained like 6,000 reputation. So this 30k really isn't far off. And we'll get to find out what events are. And yeah, it could be holidays. I'm wondering if it's maybe... I'm hoping it's not too kind of dependent on the time of month, because we are still in the first month of the game. That's taken quite a while to kind of get through those days, because you can get a lot done in a day, which I appreciate. There's no stamina system or anything, so I can just craft for as long as I want. Could be weddings, that is a good idea. Weddings would be interesting to cater for, maybe. Yeah, birthdays. Could even be like, maybe a certain type of like traveling people come to town or something like that who has specific demands, like, I don't know, a circus in town maybe? Maybe everyone goes vegetarian for a month. Possibilities are endless. Alien invasion, that is possible. I think probably last orders after these two. Grilled pork and another lager. No, we're still getting people flooding in. Actually, we can probably finish this keg of beer, and then we'll stop for there. Just a couple more beers, guys. There's one, there's two. I think there's one or two left in the keg. There we go. Right, we're out of beer, and I think that's a good time to close the tavern for the day. Yeah, we've got 10k reputation. It's a third of the way there, just in one sitting as well. Definitely noticing kind of all the comfort upgrades that I put in the tavern. I think that is how you boost your reputation. I should set a beer going overnight. So that was some porter. I guess I can do the brown ale now. I'm not going to use it just yet because we want to wait for that trend. But let's make some more malted wheat, and I haven't got any more wort. Probably need another couple more sets of brewing equipment. Yeah, we are 10 hours in on day 26, first month of the first year. I'm wondering if this is might be a 4-month kind of game. You know, like each month there's a different season. I'd be surprised if it goes all the way through the 12 months, otherwise I think the game's just going to be the same the entire time. And let's make a wheat lager this time. We can do a pear lager, sure. So we can do the porter here. I'm saving the brown ale and the IPA for when it trends. Annoyingly, I don't know what to do with this mug of beer that's just in my inventory. I guess just put it in a chest and forget about it. Because weirdly, if you draw the last beer from a keg but no one actually wanted it, no one else will ever ask for it because it technically isn't on the menu anymore. Which is a little strange, so you just end up with one left over. And I haven't found a shop in this game. I found a place to buy stuff, but not sell stuff. Fruit trees are starting to grow, that's nice. I think that's my tea is now harvestable. Sure is. And my grapes are still growing. Probably get a harvest in a couple of days, I imagine. I am interested in making some wine. I feel like wine makes everything a little bit more fancy. And if I think it's reputation over 10, we get the cellar, which lets us age things. So we can start aging maybe some whiskies and wines. A bit more iron, because you always need nails. Anything I want here? A couple of buckets wouldn't go amiss, and more mortar, of course. Need more polished stone. Haven't looked at this in a while. What can I make? A stone urn, a stone lantern, and a polished stone lantern. I'll mine the rest of the stone, and then I'm gonna throw out my my guys who are staying inside if they're not already left, because we want to free up those rooms, give them a clean, and then open up the tavern. Alright, one of them left, and oh my god, what did they do? This place is a mess. Did they take my candle, or did it run out? Did they just steal the candle? Oh, we got the candelabra is still burning. Right, time for you to go as well. 260 rep. This guy spilled some drink. That's not that bad. Are lanterns exterior only or an upgrade to the candle? I think they're exterior only. I don't really understand the lighting in this game, because you can see here I've built 2 braziers. There's no way to light them as far as I can tell. This here is an oil lamp. Couldn't find any way to put oil in it. I don't think it does anything but provide comfort for your inn. And everything else seems to be candle based to actually provide light, other than the fireplace. As you can see here, I've got a lantern, but it again doesn't really seem to do anything. There's no way to light it in any way, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'm missing oil, maybe I just haven't unlocked that yet, or there's this mechanic I'm missing. It's very possible. I haven't found a way to use them. It would be a nice upgrade, yeah. It's I mean, it's fine. Again, game is in early access. We can give it a bit of leeway, I guess. But it'd be nice to have a little bit more variety in what works for lighting. I do like the candelabras; they're really pretty. But as far as I can tell, it just has to be a candle holder on every table. Right, let's go to the south and see if we can shop. Maybe pick up some more meat. If you look to the roadmap, an online multiplayer is being worked on. That's cool. And a bouncer. Yes, I was talking about a bouncer because you can actually, you can hire people. You can hire a bartender, a cleaner and someone who cleans all the rooms after guests have left. But there are still grumpy customers, and they actually bring your reputation down quite a lot. So a bouncer would be really nice. I swear, every time I go to this shop, it's a Saturday. It's always closed. Oh, the fruit on the trees should be back. So we've got some oranges. And we've got the Bob, the stone golem. Is he selling anything new? He's selling some wood. It's not new, but I'll take it. Yeah, I can't work out when that lady is working at the shop. It's definitely not Saturday and Sunday. But it does seem to vary. Yeah, it might just be kind of, I can't remember what it's called, negative bias or something. Well, no, I feel like she's never working there, but it's just because every time I've been there, she's not working. Because I bet you she works Monday to Friday, and I just keep forgetting to go there on the right day. Have some apples. Hope they don't mind me just stealing all their stone. On the roadmap that you saw, does it say when they're bringing in the new skill trees? Because it's these things, the social and the magic tree, both quite appealing to me, as I do like some magic stuff, and the social aspects of these games, if they're well written, are a lot of fun. It was my favourite part of Stardew Valley, was getting to know all the NPCs, because I did think the writing in that game was pretty solid. We need to head back now and probably... Are the trends coming in tomorrow or is it today? Where are they? The next update is more recipes, tray table service, new staff system, bouncer and aging. I don't think my character needs to do any more aging, but I'm assuming you mean the beer and the wine aging. Better staff system would be good, because I think the current system is a bit strange. It's very basic. It's I'll show in a second, in fact. I mean, you just go here and you hire them for just money an hour, but it doesn't really do... I mean, they do what they're meant to do, but if you don't have your tavern open, you're still paying them, they're still just kind of sat there. And like, the housekeeper, she needs to do 2 rooms a day, so I would like hire her, she'd go up, do the rooms, come back down, and then I'd just fire her again. Seems a little silly. I kind of wish it was more like, well, actually, I haven't hired her, so I'm assuming that it works that way like all the others. But it would be nice if it was more like when you hire a maid in The Sims and they come and do the job that they need to do, and then they leave and that's when you pay them. That would be a better system than, I think, that hourly thing. Obviously that's how you pay people in real life, but it doesn't work as well in a video game. There's a new area, the mine. Seasons are coming, that sounds really cool. New city walls, new stories, some new NPCs, and a dog. I hope you can get a dog and a cat. Okay, so the new area being the mine, we have seen what is, I think, the blocker for the mine, which is a man who's frozen in ice. But yeah, I mean, actually, when I saw him, I was saying, this is either something that isn't in the game yet, or there's something I need to unlock, and that is a bit of a problem with early access games. You can never quite tell what is just not finished yet, and what is actually in the game. Now, I want to look at these trends. So the next trends are in 2 days. Don't think I can make cider. Haven't planted any courgettes. Cider is quite a bit down the tech tree. How do I make wine? Do I need anything special to do it? Also, red wine juice. You need red grape must. I don't know how to get that. Is there anything here? Ah, here we go. Red grape must. So you just need red grapes. Makes sense. So we have everything we need to make that then. So we can get wine going as soon as our grape harvest comes through. But for now, let's put down some more candles. Double check the rooms are all clean. You certainly look at, they're all lit. Oh. This one they put candles down. Did I cancel it by accident? Not sure how I keep doing that. There we go. How are you grumpy already? You just sat down. I think that's just someone who's determined to hate everything. And they are not welcome in my inn. Forgot to make any more tables, didn't I? A lady who wants... Let's give her rented room 2. And I forgot to haggle again. For some reason there's something in my brain that is saying you press accept, then you go to the haggling screen. Our second guest. He's not actually paying very much for it. I think it's fine anyway. Hey, you got all 3. I mean, that does make quite a big difference if you haggle. I probably could have gotten a gold out of the other lady. Make a... Nope. Keep getting stuck on that postbox. Make a mad dash outside. Can I make a table real quick? I need more nails and more wooden poles. Oh dear. Well, it's all food. That's easy enough to serve. I was hoping I could get away with it there, but no, we had 5 people queued up at the bar. I need to put my wheat lager on tap. I completely forgot about that. I think because we're offering 2 different beers, it actually boosts the price of the other beer. I think that's how it works anyway. So you can see, like, I'm actually selling bread for a fair bit more. I think that's because of just the overall variety of food and drink I'm offering is high. And we turn the fire on before everything becomes miserable. Of course, I also need to make benches for my new tables. So I'll probably close the tavern a little bit early tonight, and then we can fully work on that. Oh, where's my cat unhappy? I think we'll go till 9 and then we'll start working on the new tables. So that'll be the last order in a second. Set up some of this new wheat beer. This is my pear wheat. Wait, is this lager? Yeah, it's a lager. That isn't the new one. The new one is the honeyed one. The last orders. I think it's fine if I just leave these guys to it. And then they don't like rob the place or anything if I'm not here. Oh, I guess for science we'll just leave. Oh, there they all go, flooding out. I'm not sure if... No, I did still gain the reputation, so yeah, I think it's fine. Do last orders and then just walk out the tavern. Right, I need more iron nails, which will be new, and the benches, start making some of them. 30 more nails. And let's get some more planks. Make some more mortar, of course. All I'm doing is making mortar. Coming out of stone again, though. I need to find a shop that sells stone. I don't know if that exists. Maybe that'll be kind of something that will help in the future. If they add the mine in, might make getting ores and stone a bit easier. And maybe I'd like to see if maybe you could pay some of the miners to like actually mine stuff for you. That would be nice, because I think the gathering bits of this game aren't that interesting. So if you like, maybe if you do like a little quest line or something, opens up the mine, and then you can actually just get a delivery of ore and stone. That would be nice. Let's rejig things a bit. Let's move this table down. I can move this one across into the firelight. Come on. I guess it's my romantic seating table. What shall we make? Let's make a lager. Like a sweet lager. This forging tank is really expensive and it only reduces the time in the working ore by 10%. I don't know if that's worth it. Because it would actually be almost all of my iron just to make it. Not too impressed with that upgrade. I'll give that a pass. Is there anything else good? We could get another malting machine. Can I just buy brewing equipment? Don't know where it would be. Oh, I said I'm gonna buy some more drying mint, so let's do that. We can buy a brewing barrel, it's 5 gold. It's a bit expensive. How much is the malting machine? Fermentation tank, 6 gold. I think it's probably just easier to buy them, honestly. Oh, the malting machine is real cheap. Yeah, I think I'll buy these. We just need to expand a little bit. I might just buy ornamental armor. It gives a massive 20 comfort. How about some more carpets as well? What do you think? Should we go blue shaggy carpets? Maybe some more elegant carpets? I'm thinking shaggy for the kind of under the tables. In fact, let's pick up 2. 2 red and blue carpets. Yeah, I think shaggy makes sense. We're doing okay on candles. I guess I wouldn't have to pick some up actually. Could never hurt to have enough candles. Oh, I need some more cork coasters for my table. And some more candles, yeah. I'm kind of like being very reserved with my money, but I have so much. I think I need 1 more large bench. Let's see how the placement of this table looks. So if we pop it down... Oh, I might just not have enough space. I don't think that bench can go... It can go here. These might need to go down a little bit. I don't think they can. No, they can. All is fine. There we go. Just enough space for this table. Oh, and I should make another candle holder as well. Just make a shiny candle holder for the table. And is the last bench almost done? Almost ready. I might as well wait for this candle holder, it doesn't take a long time. Well, that's a big boost in comfort. We've got the shaggy carpets now. And we should be getting a lot more reputation. Okay, candle holder and bench. And I need to put all this fruit away. Right. Bench can go here. Candle holder here. We'll pick up the cork mats tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, we should probably go to bed before we collapse. Oh, I left the fire on the whole night, didn't I? Well, we're probably going to need more firewood then. Yeah, a bit low on firewood. Okay, deliveries. We have all of our lovely new things. Let's go put them in some aesthetic way. What are we thinking? We'll do the carpets first because that's easy, and the coasters. So the coasters do help keep the tables clean, which is quite nice. I don't mind the misshapen coasters, like each one looks a little bit different. How about we do a... Well, this carpet isn't quite big enough. We'll do a big red carpet down here. Then we can do blue carpet here. Blue carpet, that doesn't look great. I like these two carpets at the front of the bar. I think there's just kind of not quite enough space. We'll leave it like that for now. It's not perfect, but once we expand the tavern, we can move the tables around a bit, make the carpets look a little bit better. And we bought the ornamental armor and drying mix, so we'll properly lay these out end to end. Give our bar a bit of a more professional look. That looks nice. That is some quite chunky armor. Maybe he can be my bouncer, we'll just put him right there. I think that's not a great idea. Where can he go? Might be time to move the broom slightly. Let's move the broom just one space in front, and he can go in front of the arm. There we go. Very nice. Is it which table you want me to move down? The one on the far left? So there is a little bit of delay in Twitch, so I'm not cool enough streamer to have a low delay stream. Is it this table? Because I was also thinking moving it down. Like this. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Move it down. Yeah. Yeah. You are right. Let's see if we can line up the carpets a bit. There we go. Can I still run down here? Yes. Yeah, that does look a lot better. Yep, we got the armor. Yeah, let's put some of this. How much is this wine worth? It is worth... That can't be right. It's only worth 6 silver. Wine must have some other properties. Oh, I get 12 of it. Okay, that makes more sense. So, okay, wine is worth quite a bit more than our other ales. Yeah, pretty pleased with the armor. It is quite chunky, and that is a massive head. You have a head almost the same size as your entire chest. How are we trending? Is today the day that the trends happen? No, it is tomorrow. Okay, we've got one more day to prepare. We've got the IPA, we've got the brown ale. Let's see if we can just sell the rest of this beer. So we've got the lager. So I'll probably do a lot of selling today, but it is, what day is it? Just looked at the calendar. I forgot immediately. It's Sunday, right. Yeah, I don't think that shop is open. I would like to stock up on meat. We'll have to probably wait a little while to do that. Is my other occupant out? No, he's still in. Come on, out you come. So you've trashed the place as well. Lovely. We've got 2 fresh and clean rooms, thankfully. I guess I need to like change the bedding. That bedding is going to get pretty disgusting. But I mean, quite a few years away from the invention of a washing machine. We'd have to do it by hand. Actually cook that, did I? So let's do that. Because soup and porridge are going to be all the rage soon. Do we have any grapes yet? We do have potatoes. Ah, we do have grapes. Only 2 grapes? Really? That looks like a lot more than 2. I can't remember what these trees were. They do have quite lovely flowers. And those are the cherry trees, obviously. These are the mangoes. I think these are the apples. So this must be lemon. And I think these are the lime trees. It might be the other way around. But either way, they are the citrus trees. Stock our fire back up. And I'm going to see how well the AI managed to do with more guests. So let's hire both of our workers. And we'll open up the tavern. And I'll get it started. And I'll just see for a little while how well the AI does. So I'm hoping if I can just kind of leave them to it, we can just farm a load of reputation during the day while I craft some stuff and like prepare for the trends. Like maybe that's what the more later game is going to be like. Okay, there's my barkeep. So he can take over for a while, and I think, yeah, there's the table cleaner is here. We'll leave them to it. Oh, I need to do the rooms, of course, though. So that is a big chunk of money. Let's haggle. Two or 3 ain't bad. 86 silver. I think this barkeep is fine for during the day. At night time, when everyone's ordering a lot more beer, he struggles a bit. Because like, he's fine at doing food, but the beer becomes a bit of a problem. I forgot again. Someday I will haggle for both rooms. Out you go. Right, I need a second. No, back. It is, I just opened up the windows because it's getting to that point in London where I can only describe the weather as like sticky. It's not necessarily hot, it's just uncomfortable. Uncomfortable level of heat, and unfortunately in the UK we don't really have anything like what's it called? Air conditioning or anything like that. Like most of our houses don't have any of that built in, so for the 2 weeks of summer that we get a year, it gets really uncomfortable. I can definitely feel it when I'm playing a game that's a bit more intensive than this, shall we say. Something a bit more graphic, higher graphic fidelity, and my computer's kind of churning out quite a lot of heat. It's like having another radiator on next to you. Yeah, I mean, I had a pretty old PC. I upgraded like fairly recently, but my other PC, yeah, definitely pumped out a lot more heat. And yeah, we had some pretty spicy temperatures on my graphics card at points, and I mean, it was way upgraded, but the amount of heat that thing pumped out, you could definitely... I think I did actually just, turn my radiator off during winter. Really didn't need it. No, barrels. I guess that's the good thing about wine, is that I don't need wine barrels. God, we need to process some red grape must. 102 degrees on a gaming laptop. That is quite hot. And you're meant to have that thing on your lap. It's kind of weird though. I think like people have a different mentality when it comes to gaming laptops. They're like, oh, I can't have my graphics card on my PC over like 80 degrees. You know, poor thing. Like, I got to deal with it. And then like, your laptop is like, 95 degrees is fine. It just sounds like a small jet engine. I'm sure that's fine. Because my friend games on a laptop and just... You can barely hear anything over it sometimes when it's powering up. But it's just fine. Yeah, I guess laptops are a kind of enclosed thing. You don't really need to worry too much about them. Yeah, if you're playing mainly on a gaming laptop, like from home, I think that's a bit of a mistake, but... Oh, we need to turn the fire on, I forgot. But if we have, you know, if you have like reason to travel around a lot, I mean my friend travels around a lot, like does come over here sometimes, and just it's really nice that we can just boot up my PC and their laptop and just play like co-op games together and stuff. That's really nice for having a gaming laptop. I do have a friend who actually builds... He tries to build really small computers. It's kind of like a passion of his, a little bit. He just builds tiny PCs to kind of replace laptops. The only problem is you do need a monitor with you as well. And we need to ferment this red wine juice. We can make some rosy wine as well. But yeah, I do think this bartender is struggling a little bit now. I guess we can help him out instead of firing him. I was about to fire him and take over, but how about I just lend a hand? It's done a good job though. We're out of 2 different beers, almost out of 4 in fact. Well, the AI has managed to keep up with 6 more customers. Is it feasible to leave the inn open at all times? I think probably not. At least not with the amount of brewing equipment I have at the moment. It might be later on, like that might be a possibility. But if I doubled everything up, I could probably be making enough beer to keep everything fully stocked while leaving the inn open. I would have to check every now and again to see if there's a grumpy customer, which is what the I guess the update for the bouncer would be. Then we could fully automate the inn. But for now, I would have to keep popping my head in just to make sure. But I think you can get it pretty close. That's what it feels like. I'm wondering if I can maybe at some point like expand the bar. If they get a new staff system, maybe even you could hire 2 bartenders. That would make things a lot better. Should probably malt something. Let's make some more malted barley. And just keep on going with this grape must. Okay, right, we can make some wine finally. It takes 9 hours. That is definitely something you do overnight. I can just... Sure, we'll do apple, blueberry, and honey red wine. Yeah, it could be a higher level thing. As much as like... Oh, there's a grumpy customer. There is a part of me, like the min-maxy part of me, that is really tempted to look at what you get later on for unlocking all the levels. But I am actually really just enjoying discovering as you go. And yeah, spoilering myself in that way is, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but there is just a little bit of fun kind of planning and redesigning as you go. Because I was, you know, I was really excited about getting to the new staff unlocks and finding out all the new things, just kind of what happens. I was very impressed by construction mode. I'm glad I didn't know that was coming up, because that really, I guess, breathes some fresh air into the game. See, and this is something that's really weird with the current staff is everyone's gone, right? So these guys should just go home. But they're just going to stand there. I think I just continue to pay them. Like, I'm assuming I still pay them, even though the tavern's not open. I don't think the staff can open the inn. Does it cost more to expand the room, or are tables pricey? Yeah, it's the price of the expanding the rooms, which is I think it's a gold per square, plus a load of wooden nails and mortar. And it's okay. I'm still paying them even though they're not working. So I do actually have to go outside and fire them every day. I can see why it's a priority to revamp that system. It's a little strange. How about we make some rose wine juice? So porridge is the new trend. Make a little bit more. But we'll find out finally what trends mean today. Day 29. Oh, that wine actually isn't done. Okay, so the trends, these are the new trends coming soon. So it's sweet pie, barbecue ribs, and bread. Man, the problem with games like this is they do make you hungry. I mean, that sounds delicious. Okay, wheat ale and DIPA? I've never heard of that. Dipper. Jewel hops and raspberry we're making red wine, that turned out really well. And the lettuce, don't have any lettuce. Oh, double IPA, is it? That makes sense. Does that make sense? I don't actually know what an IPA is either. That is a good point. It's just a name that I know beers have. I've never really thought about what it is. Oh, my inventory is full. Let's throw in all this fruit. They use staggered feeds on a map. I'll be honest, I don't know what that means. My knowledge of brewing is non-existent. I believe IPA, which stands for Imperial Pale Ales, use an obscene amount of hops for a very bitter taste, typically resulting in a high percentage alcohol and very sharp flavours. That would match with, I guess, experiences of them. Yes, that makes sense. I did not know it meant Imperial Pale Ales. I knew it was a pale ale. I didn't know it was about the eye. Interesting. Now they want red wine with fruit, while we are literally making that for 112 XP. That's pretty good. So if we go into building here, you can see it's 1 gold. Oh, it's just 1 gold, 5 planks, and nails. So I could actually expand this a little bit if I had a bit more nails. Like that gets an expansion that size would actually be really nice. 120 planks, 120 nails. We do have the money for it now. I could do that. I think we'll start making some planks. Oh, it's India Pale Ale. I mean, either sounds believable. I'm sure It's probably one of those things where places probably have different names for the same thing. But I think IPA has just been, you know, the kind of... Is that thing where the abbreviation just becomes the name? And you don't really need to know what it means. I think when I went, last time I was out with friends, they tried roast turkey IPA. I'm not sure why that even exists, but apparently, as unsurprisingly as it is, it was not very nice. Yep, roast turkey as a beer. I think there was also a Christmas pudding one. I mean, I'm not sure why those things exist. The strange thing is, that was a couple of months ago. Probably not even a month ago. Why was there Christmas flavours? Ah, we have red wine. Okay, we'll do some wheat ale, because that's coming up in popularity. Apple one. And we'll make some rose wine juice. Or did I already make that? Oh yeah, we do have some. You're not sure what... Yeah, in the UK we do have dogfish. That is something I recognise. Don't recognise the others. Then again, I don't drink that often at all. I don't know that much about alcohol. The most I know is probably from this game. That's not true. But I very rarely have anything to drink. Set up the popular trends. Is there a way to see the current trends, or were those the current trends? Have I done this the wrong way around? I'm assuming this is not what's trending right now. This is what's trending in 4 days. I'm not sure. I mean, yeah. Spicy food is weird, because when you first try it, it is very horrible. And when you have like very bitter drinks and stuff, or way too sweet, I mean, I guess it goes for anything when it's an extreme. You kind of, it is pretty horrible, and then kind of start to like it. I mean, I had zero spice tolerance until a couple of years ago, and then I built it up, and I actually do quite enjoy spicy food now. Nails. Just keep making nails. I need to go and mine some more iron. I think the last alcoholic drink I had was some... Oh, is it limoncello? I don't know what it's called. The Italian... you sometimes get it in Italian restaurants after a meal. That stuff has a kick to it. It is not that nice. but I feel like it's kind of tradition to have. I'm not that keen on it, but it is like... It just goes quite well after a meal. Yeah, I mean this was free, so it probably wasn't the best stuff. Now if I put some planks and some nails in here, I think we can expand down here. I'm going to expand it by 2. That should give me enough space for another table. And it costs a fair amount of gold, but we have a lot of money. Let's accept. I mean, I might not place any tables in there just for now. It does feel nice having a bit more space. We will work on getting some more tables. I do want to extend this area as well, so we'll do that shortly. Let's open up. Let's open for the day and see if we make more money with these brews. Might be getting these trends the wrong way around. That might be something I look up after today's session. But hey, we have perfect. We have the highest affinity with our cat. Guy's paying 58 gold, or silver even. Do that. Forgot to haggle again. Is someone already in the room? Yeah, this guy's actually still in them. I think I forgot to clean the room. Oops. I think I just sent someone to a dirty room in the inn. We need to clean that room before we get another guest who wants to stay in it. I'm gonna have to neglect the bar for a little while. It shouldn't take too long. Oh, I need to put another candle in as well. Yeah, employees cost exactly 12 silver an hour. Actually, I think the lady who cleans rooms is 10 silver an hour. I mean, it's getting very noticeable now that we are making a lot more money just per transaction. I think the reputation and comfort levels of the inn, as well as the different amounts of just stuff we have in here, really is helping alleviate that 12 silver cost. Like, it really isn't a big deal. Each employee rounded up would cost 3 gold per day if I just left them the entire day. Do I know how much I'm making? That is a good question. I think I remember seeing it somewhere. Or am I thinking of another game? I could have sworn there was a stats screen somewhere. Is it outside on the notice board maybe? Part of the calendar? Don't think so. Was it part of this book? No, I can't remember where it is, if it exists at all. So I can't tell you how much I'm making on average. And I'm not keeping track of all the money I'm making. That's too much of a task. Definitely around here somewhere. I could have sworn there was something. Ooh, we have an important guest coming to visit. While an important guest is visiting, your reputation changes will be significantly increased. Take a look at your calendar in the notice board for details. Well, we hit level 9, so this must be the events that we have now unlocked. So, look in the calendar to check it out. So we have maximum occupancy +2, we have more rooms, more floor tiles, more dining tiles, more crafting tiles. So on Wednesday, it's 2 days from now, we have an important guest. I don't know what that means, in terms of like, do I need to prep anything for them? Perhaps we need to make sure we have a room free? I'm not sure if by stay they just mean stay in the tavern, or they actually can stay for the night. Guessing it's stay for the night. What is level 10? Level 10 unlocks the cellar, which lets us age wine and beer. As well as more building tiles and everything. And I want to pop to the shop before it closes. Hoping I have enough time. Okay. Please sell me some pork, would be fantastic. And some lamb meat. And beef. Sure, we'll take it all. I think she's expanded her shop quite a lot. I wonder if this is based on reputation as well. But I needed some pork, I think, for one of my orders. And the rest of it is just useful to have. Some more planks, some more nails, as you just seem to need an infinite amount of them. Like fuel here. No, we're not. Oh no, we were. Just takes a lot more fuel to make nails than I thought. Was it really one bottle of wine? That's all I need for the entire order. That is such free XP. Oh, we can upgrade our haggling now. So everything we buy is cheaper, everything we sell is better, and yeah, the mechanic I keep forgetting to do. Oh, I like that all the lights turned on. That's pretty cool. wheat ale. I guess we can do some... actually, what shall we do? We'll do some more ale. But we will make some rose wine now, I think. Let's make another fruity one. Needed grilled steak. With pork, I think it was. Roll this in here. There we go. And now I can start selling some wine. Oh, I apologize that I tracked your profit tracking when I bought things. But I did it. I have been waiting the entire weekend for that meat. That sounds slightly weird out of context. I think we're just going to go to bed for today. I could open up the tavern, but I don't actually have that much to sell. We have our new wine. And I can make another one, I guess. But we'll make some... I guess we'll just make some mild ale. Let's just make a hoppy mild ale. And we can do some more wheat wort and some more malted wheat. And these grapes go quite a long way. Just make a lot of them. And that was just one harvest. Fingers crossed we get another wine order. I think I can now do the grilled pork. The grilled steak even, and we do have another wine order. That's fantastic. That feels very free. Can I make hamburgers yet? I haven't tried. Haven't thought about them in a while. I think I need bread and minced meat. Is it worth it though? I don't have any cheese. Oh, I don't have tomatoes or lettuce. We can order some though. I might do that. So we can order some tomatoes and lettuce. That is... Can I do that? We've now unlocked that, and there's tomatoes as well. I guess we'll finish the farming tree. Ooh, pasta and pies. Pasta dough, spaghetti bolognese. That is a favourite of mine. Make some sweet pie. About brewing. Anything else? Unaged whiskey, unaged rum. I think that's probably for when you have a cellar available. I'm surprised it takes so much technology to unlock cider making. Now, tomorrow is the important guest. I said I'd order some tomato and lettuce seeds. So... lettuce. Order them. And tomato. You think I feed the unaged whiskey into the cider? That doesn't sound right, yeah. Into the cellar. That would make more sense. Whiskey cider. Oh, who was that? Oh, I forgot about that. I have guests. Yeah, I'm surprised that the unlock for cider is so late, because I was under the impression it's fairly easy to make in real life. Again, I don't know, but Cider seems quite plentiful in the UK. Pictures. I don't think that is a dog. I feel like a dog would have ears. I think it's a horse. Could be a dog, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, I see dog as well. Let me change the style of this picture. I really don't like it. Ooh, that's a bit... I'm not sure I'd want that on my hotel room. That's very much you getting kidnapped and sacrificed in the night. I like the starry sky though. That's very nice. Yeah, I mean, there are already rumours that I'm a cultist, apparently. I don't want to feed them. My order has been delivered. Let's go plant those vegetables. Those veggie tables. Put them in there. Does the cat do anything? I don't know. It occasionally runs around grumpily. I mean, it kind of does what cats do. Is they tolerate your presence and then sometimes grumpy at you. It's quite an accurate rendition of a cat. It might be. Maybe if it's a happy cat, it boosts the comfort of the inn, maybe? Like, we've got it at max love, or whatever it is. I'm not sure you can quite say that cats love you. Being a bit harsh on cats. I like cats a lot. I think dogs are just better at expressing how much they like you, whereas cats struggle a little bit. I'm going to check my food supplies in a while. A little bit low on soup. Porridge, more than enough. We can put this... Oh, that's a good point, yeah. I do put wine in here. For some reason I was thinking we have wine on tap, but that doesn't sound right. Did I forget to turn that quest in? The rose wine one? I'll double check. I said I'd continue making bread, because we're going to try and make a hamburger. Oh, I got it. Well, but I will accept the hamburger quest while I'm here. Try and make one of them. I think I just did the wine quest really quickly. Everything's ticking over nicely. We will need some minced meat for this hamburger, so we'll do that. Whoops. Oh yeah, I mean all of the alcohol that I'm making in this game is an abomination to actual taste buds. But people seem to enjoy it. Okay, both my rooms are clean. This guy is offering a fair amount of money. And we'll haggle. Just not quite good enough. 78 silver is pretty good. And this guy is offering a bit less, but sure. With that, I did haggle both times. We're getting better at the game. We finally nailed haggling. Proud to call myself a professional Traveller's Rest player now again. Catches me out every time. Every time they say the place is bollocks. Like, it's such a... I don't think I've ever seen that word in another video game. Unless they're trying, like, really hard to go in the British angle. I've never seen it casually used like that. How, bollocks is... I mean, it's a swear word, I guess. But it's not a strong one in the UK. It is very not like... It's definitely lower than like the F word, but I think in America that's considered quite hard. It's probably less than the S word, is what I'd say. It's kind of a little bit lower than that. So well, I know I can swear on Twitch, I just don't do that very often. But I think saying bollocks is fine. Yeah, that makes sense. The slang would vary kind of in every region. I guess some places it's... And I guess maybe in like some swear words do have different kind of... I guess people forget that they do actually mean things. So you have... You'll definitely have maybe some more of the religious ones might be seen as a bit harder in certain like heavier religion areas. You'd have... Yeah, like some place like Australia, I guess they say, well, they say the C word casually, which is probably the hardest swear in the UK. So, I mean, you definitely wouldn't see that on TV, for instance. Yeah, I guess Southern America, you're gonna hear swear words that definitely wouldn't fly in other places. I have never heard that be said before. I'm not going to say it out loud just in case people do take offense to that, but like, yeah, the comparing a ginger person to a monkey is I've never heard that before. To be fair, a lot of the Reddit things where they're like, oh, this thing will never fly in like these countries, and it always like gets to Britain and it's like, oh, doing this thing is considered a big no-no, and you're like, no it isn't, that's completely wrong. To be fair, like, again, it will vary up and down the country, but I mean, I'm from London, everything's kind of a cultural mixing pot of the world, really, is what London is, so we're exposed to pretty much everything. I think in like the more north you go in the UK, I guess some of that stuff is going to be a bit more solidified in their kind of their use of slang and whatnot. So maybe it's a northern thing, especially as, you know, a lot of Scotsmen do have the ginger hair. Irishmen as well. No, it's actually really interesting, the history that we teach in different countries, because I know basically nothing about American independence and like the revolution and stuff like that. I mean, obviously I know of it and kind of generally what happened, but it's not something we're taught in schools. It's honestly, I think either it's a sore point for the British, or it's just something that we didn't really care about in the first place. That's sometimes the impression I get. 10 silver for that wine. It's definitely not a point of history that is really talked about in British culture at all. I think someone who's American did ask me if I celebrate July 4th, and I was kind of like, well, why? So supposedly to protest taxation, there was a riot where a British goods ship was raided and all the tea was thrown into the harbour. I think, honestly, that's probably the bit I've heard about the most, probably because for the Britons that's a waste of good tea. We are really raking in the money. This wine is selling just for so much. That is 10 silver. And it's just that easy to serve up. That is really nice. Love the grumpy guest today though. That guy looks very much like a video game developer. I mean, as someone looking in from the outside at America, like just the vastness of it is so hard to just picture in my own head. Like, there are so many different people all over the place, and so many different opinions and kind of different views, I guess, on how things should be managed, and yet somehow you only have like one government. Kind of central government thing is just seems like an impossible thing. Like America as a country just feels impossible. Just the scale of it. Like the idea of needing to really get a car. If you're not in a city, to really like need a car to just go anywhere. I mean, that is true if you're in the countryside as well, but I mean, you can drive up the UK in a day, really. If I wanted to go to Scotland, it wouldn't take me that long. I mean, the UK doesn't have amazing trains, but we do have trains, which I think is a little bit stronger than America does. We, you know, I can go get a train to, you know, it might be a few changes and everything, but I can get it across the country if I really needed to. You know, it's a valid holiday option. Whereas I think for America, it's probably a plane or a very long car journey. Get out of here, Grompo. We're like managing to just whittle down all of our beer almost equally at this point. Hoping to just finish off a couple of kegs and then last orders, but I think I'm just going to keep running till we properly run out of beer. But I've made so much money today. That's 2 beers down, 2 left. Yeah, 10 gold, that sounds about right, because I think I spent a fair amount actually building this upgrade to the tavern, which I haven't put any tables in yet. Oh, someone left actually very unhappy. Yeah, we could, if, I think, yeah, sustaining this level of, like, beer consumption isn't possible yet, but we can certainly start getting closer to it. I think I will, with the money that we made today, I'll expand this area, and that will go some way to making some kind of progress to getting that beer sustained. Yeah, fuel, yes. Yeah, the bartender sells food. So, I think, like, probably putting the bartender on during the day is the best way to do it. Because then he has less downtime serving food. There's 1 more beer left. Who wants the last beer? You do. Congratulations. I've got a flood of customers. They're all wanting their wine at 2 in the morning. I think that is the last orders. Otherwise my poor guy is going to collapse. Yeah, I do have a huge amount of food stock, so I was thinking of just leaving the bar open for the morning shifts, just to settle that food. Because food seems very easy to sustain. Food. Might as well make some more tea. Let's make some just orange tea. That's just simple tea. We're not quite halfway towards our goal of level 10. Anything I need to put away? Oh, I've just been carrying mincemeat in my pockets. Lovely. Oh, I don't know what that is. Bechamel? I've never heard of that. Meat lasagna and spaghetti. Do need to make some jam. Some sweet pie, that's where the eggs come in handy. We have savoury pie as well. Bechamel is French sauce, okay. Or a French sauce. We actually have a lot of French cuisine in the UK, but that is not something I've encountered before. Yeah, it's I understand what you mean by it. It's not a meal in itself, it's an accompaniment or a addition to, I guess. We have more grapes. Oh, that is the last of the grapes. So you get 2 harvests out of these grapes before you have to replant them. It's not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Let's order some more grapes then, because they were doing us pretty well. Yeah, we'll just go for the red grapes again. Now I needed some more onions and probably some more garlic as well. Garlic, I've gone past Tavern. So today is the day of the... I think it's the important guest is arriving. I do need tomatoes for a burger. I am building growing tomatoes here. Yeah, I'm hoping that for the special guest, it makes it very obvious when they arrive, and that I don't get like multiple guests all wanting a room and then forget they have the special guest. I'm hoping they're just the first guest that arrives, so I can't make that mistake, because I mean that is bound to happen. I'm immediately going to forget and then just, well, there's no more room at the inn. Is there anything that I need to buy kind of to make... Oh, I can buy another enchanted broom, actually. That could be worth it, especially when we get a bigger tavern, but for now, I don't think I need it. Is there any... What is it? Children of the Sun banner? May the sun light your way. Now that sounds pretty culty. An indoor cactus. A lovely rag. Hey. That'll impress my special guest. Have you seen my rag? Yeah, more tables. I knew there was something that I wanted for the tavern. We'll maybe just make... We'll make some smaller tables. Yeah, small tables, I think. Make a couple of them. And I should actually go and probably clean out our room. Let's get these guys moving. We'll give them a little bit more time. I think throwing them out before 9 is a bit rude. I don't think it makes any difference. Just I wouldn't like that myself. More bread, and I need to drop things off because my inventory is getting full again. There's a mincemeat. No, I need to keep. You know what? I'm not going to sell bread anymore because we can now make it into better things. I think that's everything. And then we've got the rose wine as well. So we'll take bread off the menu. Actually, my food stocks aren't that high. We got through a lot. Those extra guests really do make a difference. So we're... oh no. I guess we're low on food and beer for our special guest. Hopefully they just go straight to bed. How do I make jam? You can make pickle. Where is jam? Oh, we can already make jam. I think it is downstairs, so I think we have to do it in the cellar. Which we're fairly close to. And we are getting through candles like crazy. Order some more of them. Oh, I should, what am I doing? Candles. Why is this room only that far along? Do I need to actually assign it? Is that the problem? Candles, candles, candles. I mean, they're so cheap. That's by 20. Yeah, okay, dining room, so... there we go. Okay, so I can't actually have that much more dining zone, so we definitely, I think the game is very much hinting at expanding this crafting area. How pricey is that? If I did, say, this as an expansion. It's a bit pricey. I think we can manage. That looks good. There we go. And I'm just going to buy the brewing gear, I think. What would it be in crafters? Fermentation tank and a brewing barrel. Oh, not 2. 2 is way too many. And a malting machine. That is a big chunk of money. But that should help out. Right. So let's do... well, it's going to be a little skewer. Grapes. Bought too many, that's fine. Just hang on to them until I next need them. How much does it cost to burn down the other inn in town? That is interesting question. We find some roguish characters, perhaps. Oh, I didn't expand the thing. Actually, there's a really fun game called... Can't remember, I've completely forgotten what it's called. I remember it's called the Renaissance something. The Guild, that is exactly it, that's what I was thinking of. Yes, we both had the same idea. The Guild 2. I always played a rogue and I would just go around and burn down the competition's buildings. Can't move things while they're crafting, fair enough. Yeah, it's a bit strange we've played very similar games. Yeah, it's... I mean, I guess it's not that unreasonable. There's, like, for games like this, there's not a huge amount of them. When you have a similar kind of tasting games, I'm sure everyone's played the same things. Yeah, I would play a scholar, I think is the name of it. And that lets you build like hospitals and prayer places and go around and do that. And then I'd have, it was usually like my wife would be the rogue and she would just go and fight people and burn down buildings. And I just go down burning down cathedrals and hospitals because I was like, no, you're only getting healed by me. And you know, I had no remorse burning down a hospital. Because money, man. It's all about that money. Yeah, the game was definitely balanced around being, I think it was called a patron, I think, which was the food line. It was definitely the one they paid the most to. But I thought that the rogue and scholar were the most fun. Yep, we've upsized quite a bit. The inn is looking, well, it's bigger. Unfortunately, as suspected, it hasn't changed the outside look of the inn. Oh, I just said it hasn't, but has it? I don't think it has. I'm pretty sure this is the same as always. Could be I'm just so used to it now that I'm not seeing it properly. Yeah, okay, it's the same. That's a shame. I mean, we never know. Maybe if we expand a bit more, or maybe they only have like a couple of models for the inn. But I do have more brewing equipment to put down. This is, I think, going to be a big upscaling. Which I can't move this one. Can we rotate it? Collect there. Okay, we can now make 2 beers, 2 malts at a time. Though I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna be running out of fuel, aren't I? So let's do some malted stuff. And we can now make some wheat. And this is out of fuel. Yeah, probably need to upscale our base production. Like, probably need to start making more hops. But that is going to be the farming, and actually I can sort of do that from upgrading farming yield. Actually, I might just do that now, because farming yield seems to scale quite nicely, like 210% on the next level. So the farm doesn't have to be too big, we just need to be making sure we're getting a lot more from it. And... yeah, we need to make more food. I'm completely out of soup. And soup is really easy to make, so just do that. Oh, I haven't got enough. I haven't got enough vegetables in my soup. Yeah, I do wish rotate worked. Right, we should probably open the tavern now. We've got a bit of beer. We've got a little bit of food. Because we're looking for... Apparently having this special guest stay is going to buff all of our reputation gains. Maybe I'll just wait for this soup to finish so we can have a little bit more food variety. The rotating options are very limited, which is a bit disappointing. So, I find this a lot in games, but I usually end up with just a big empty space in the middle and I put everything around the corner. And usually it's because I find like rotating isn't... It's not kind of enough for what I want it to do. No, I think just to be double sure, I'm gonna go hire the table cleaner, just to make sure I have I can focus on serving as much as possible. I think we are ready. For a second there I thought that suit of armor moved. I don't think it did. I don't like suits of armor for that reason, man. Resident Evil has put that fear in me. There we go, we have enough soup, but we'll still continue to make soup. And now I can open up the bar. The table cleaner should be here in a second. Soup is ready. It's open today, so the important guest has arrived. Well, that was pretty quick. They are marked with a golden star. Make sure your tavern is running smoothly. Okay, so all the things that we hoped would happen has happened. We do know who the important guest is. But do they need a room? That is the important thing. Oh crap, did I clean the rooms? I forgot to clean the rooms! Well, hopefully it's not a health inspector and it's a reviewer. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna... You had the same thought as me. I'm just gonna run outside real quick and hire the room cleaner. Or the housekeeper. I suddenly feel like a lot more stressed. Gotta make sure that this goes well. We can rent out one room. We'll... Oh wait, no, let's not do it while they're filthy. Hey, we got an achievement for earning 100 gold coins in total. It does take a little while for the room cleaner to arrive. Why did I put my beer so far away? Is that her? Yeah, I think that's her. Now I can't tell if 229 reputation, that is a lot. So that is the bonus of having this special guest. Oh, let me clean the table. Wait, no, I hired someone to do that. She's just filling up on stuffed chicken. Okay, I think my room cleaner's done. So we'll rent out this room. He's willing to pay a fair amount for it. Let's give him a hand up. Yeah, the reputation gains really start to come in kind of thick and fast as you go. You really end up earning quite a lot. My recommendations? Get some carpets. People love carpets, apparently, and they boost the comfort of your inn so much. I mean, this is being multiplied because of the special guest, but still, 229 feels a little bit crazy. Now, assuming I'm not still paying the lady who cleans the rooms. She did leave. I'll very quickly check that. No, she is being paid. Oh, she's paid 10 silver per room. Oh, I'm just keeping her hired for the rest of the game then. That's fine. That's a much better way of doing the stuff. Can you change the shape of the bar? I don't know. Yeah, it's a good question. I'm not sure. So I don't think that the special guest needs a room, so I think we can rent out this next one. Well, if she does, then... Oh, thank you, light the fire, yep. Good shout. I would have forgotten about that. What a grumpy man. Good, they did calm down. I didn't really want to hit my patrons with a broom in front of my special guest. I feel like that's not a great way to get a good review. Bartender is extremely violent if you criticize him. Yeah, the targeting is a little weird. I have to like wiggle in front of them and then she... Yeah, being into being hit by a broom is I don't know if that's a thing. But then again, it always surprises me. Now, I'm not going to explain this, but the Wonder Bread guy, he was a meme for a little while. If you don't know what that is, that's probably for the better. But that's something that I cannot believe is real. Nothing wrong with it, I guess. She's eaten 2 whole roast chickens and is now having some porridge. I don't think the cat does anything new. He's just happy or unhappy. Right, this is going very smoothly. And the special guest still hasn't left, so I'm just going to stay open as long as I can, farming all this lovely reputation. $229. And I was kind of not quite lamenting, but a little bit concerned about how far away we were from level 10, because I do want to unlock that cellar. Because that is another big chunk of the game, I think, that comes out. Start making cheeses and aging wines and everything like that. In fact, thinking about it, I think we're quite far along in the tech tree. Oh, she finally left. That's a shame. Do we still get the buff for the rest of the time, or is... no? Okay. We're down to 111 rep. Still very good, but unfortunately, she has left for the night. Oh no. You looked up Wonder Bread guy. Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, it's fine. It's the way people's brains are wired is just different, I guess. Like, everyone has a different thing, and that's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just surprised that something happened that made that reality. I don't know. Honestly, whatever it is, that's his business, I guess. Oh no. Yeah, I can't remember if I finished this thought, but those bottom tables I notice aren't getting any people sitting on the bottom. I'm not sure if that's because they can't reach it, because I can't run around, or if it's because I don't have enough occupancy. I think it's because they can't reach it, so I might need to move those tables a little bit. I mean, finding I'm not going to read out what you said, because I'm like, don't know what Twitch is like with stuff like that. But, yeah, leatherwork, I guess if that's your hobby, and people are interested in that kind of stuff, I guess it's hard to find a good leather worker. So maybe that's why you get asked for things of a certain nature, shall we say, immediately. Because I wouldn't know where to find a leather worker. Right, we're out of beer, so let's do last call. I mean, I'm sure a dog collar can serve a similar purpose. Yeah, I need to rearrange my pub before... Sorry, my inn, my tavern. Don't actually know what the difference between all those things are. So I can move the bar. I can't change the style, though. I know that was a question earlier. Might move it a little bit to the left. And then we can move this table up like so. Bring these benches up a little bit. Then I can bring these back up. There we go. Now people should actually be able to sit here. Because I think they were just pushed into the wall, and I can understand not wanting to sit there. Because you can't reach it. Oh dear. Unfortunately, I am going to have to stop here, everyone, so thank you very much for watching, but I actually need to rush off because my dinner is overcooking as we speak. So, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I will most likely be streaming tomorrow. I don't normally stream Fridays, but I'm having a really good time with this game, so I probably will. So I hope to see you then. And yeah, thank you very much, everyone. It was a lot of fun.